This segment of Panther Sports Talk is brought to you by CFU, the power of service.
This year, UNI freshman softball player Kate Kinnetz was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma, a cancer of the immune system. Showing her true competitive spirit, Kate has faced this challenge head-on and with an unbelievably positive attitude. Stepping up to the plate to help Kate with her battle has been a very large number of people from all of the UNI sports programs, including coaches, administrators, fans, and athletes. The Panther community has taken on the motto, "Kate's fight is our fight."
It was end of October. I was really sick. I thought I had strep, and I also noticed a lymph node in my neck, and I could like move it around and stuff. And then my mom took me to urgent care, and the strep came back negative, and then she was like, well, the lymph node in your neck is way too big not to do anything about, so she got me an x-ray on my chest, and there was more in my chest. And that Monday, getting a CT scan just to make sure it was nowhere else in my body. And then that Wednesday, I had a biopsy on the lymph node in my neck, and then I didn't find out until the next Monday that it was Hodgkin's lymphoma, and then that Friday I had my first treatment. So it was within like 2 weeks, and it was just so soon, and it was like I didn't have any time to sink it in or anything, and I don't think it really sunk in until halfway through my treatments. My team has been so supportive throughout the whole thing. As soon as I found out, I called Coach Jake, and he had a team meeting that same day. It was within a few hours, and told the whole team.
When we found out the news, it was heartbreaking. We all sat there for a while in silence, and we knew that she needed our support and for us to back her up, and that to help her get through it, we had to be as positive as we could, as bad as the situation was.
And it was just kind of like natural for all of us, which is what I love so much about this team. Like, nobody has to try to be supportive, nobody has to try to be there for people. It just like comes naturally in every single one of these girls, which is like what's so amazing about them. So it was just like when it happened, it was just instantly everybody was just like, obviously we know she's going to kick this in the butt because we're all going to be there. She has great family behind her, great friends.
Didn't really know how to handle things, to know if we were handling the correct way, but we just stuck true to who we are, and knowing that we were going to battle for one of our family members and do whatever it took. And you know, Kate's a pretty easy person to get behind, I'll tell you that much, because of her work ethic and just her personality, and she's always thinking of other people first. So it was really easy to start to think about her first because of what she was going through. And
as anybody would say, it put a lot of things into perspective for all of us, and it was really neat to watch her go through it just because of her attitude, like in the way that she handled it. I mean, she handled it better than I feel like I could ever handle something like that. So it definitely helped, I think, with all of us, made us realize, you know, the things that feel really bad at the time really aren't so bad, and it put a lot of things into perspective.
You know, kids talk about pressure situations, and you try to bring them up to, hey, it's just a game, you know, it's really not pressure, and to get a real life experience of what pressure and adversity is. You know, we talk about having inexpensive experience and expensive experience. That's obviously an expensive experience to have, but it's one that I think we'll all learn from and be better people from.
We just have that extra inspiration in her, seeing that how hard she wants to get back from the struggle she's been through, and so we all work twice as hard for her.
But now I feel like I'm just gonna get after it. I'm gonna go for it, and it just motivated me so much more to work harder and want to play and just be on this team, because you never know when you're not gonna have it, or you know it's gonna be taken away from you.
Kate is an incredibly strong individual, and we wish her nothing but the best as she battles this terrible disease. We'll be back with more Panther Sports Talk right after this.